Alrighty, what is going on, guys? My name is ThePvtPwn and welcome back to yet another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video. And first things first, I really do want to thank all of you new subscribers. Guys, I am completely overwhelmed with the support I have gained in the past couple of days. I earned a total of 100 subscribers, a little bit more than that in a time frame of 2 days, guys. That is absolutely outstanding, and we've been knocking the likes out of the park, at least in my situation. I've been gaining between 20 and 30 likes per video, so guys, I'm going to bump it up to 40 likes per video. I'm really shooting for the top. I'm going to try to get as many active subscribers on my channel. And for that matter, I really want to thank Rin from Shots for allowing me to be a director on his community channel. He's really helped me out these past couple days, so I want to thank him. Thank you so much, Rin. And going on into the topic of today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new Exo-Abilities and Exo launchers. So starting off, I'm going to be describing what the Exo-Abilities are, and if you haven't been on planet Earth for the past month or even weeks of that matter, you should know that our multiplayer characters in Advanced Warfare are wearing these next generation type Exo suits, allowing our characters to have these abilities, and I'm going to be going over the 7 abilities that we will be given as of now in Advanced Warfare, but these abilities are really limitless. These Exo abilities really do give our multiplayer characters some awesome features in the game. Going on to the first Exo ability, we do see the Exo Cloak, allowing your character to visually conceal yourself for a short duration of time. Guys, we have seen this in other game franchises, but I'm not going to get into that. I don't want to see any fanboy comments down below, even though I probably will. But going on to the next one, we do see the Exo Hover does allow you to hover in place for a short duration of time. Guys, this is pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure it's like boost yourself in the air, but you do have that airtime where you can linger up in the air and get some visual viewpoints of the map. And the next ability we do see is the Exo Overclock, which does increase your foot speed, which is pretty much like Marathon, I believe. I'm kind of confused why they didn't put Marathon in the perk system. And our first Exo ability we're looking at is Exo Ping, which does show enemy Exo movement and weapon fire in your HUD. HUD is your heads up display, which is the area around your screen where you do see your minimap, kill feed, kill streaks, ammunition, and of course the kill feed. Going on to the 5th Exo ability, we do see the Exo Shield, which is a quick deploy shield attached to your Exo's arm, which is pretty much like the riot shield from previous Call of Duties, which does absorb bullet damage and explosive damage as well. And this is a collapsible riot shield that is attached to your Exo suit on your wrist. Looking at our 6th Exo ability, the Exo Stim, temporarily generates health beyond normal levels. And guys, this does remind me, and I'm pretty sure is the replacement of the ballistic vest from Call of Duty Ghosts and Modern Warfare 3. Looking at our last and final Exo ability, the Exo Trophy System is pretty much self-explanatory. It is the trophy system from previous Call of Duties, but it is not a physical deployable trophy system. It is actually attached to your Exo suit, enabling you to be resistant to incoming grenades and rockets. Going on to the second part of this video, I'm going to be covering the Exo launchers, which is actually our tactical and lethal grenades that we have seen in previous Call of Duties. There are some returning ones that have stayed the same, and actually some new ones that have some features that we have never seen before. The first Exo launcher we see is the frag grenade, which is the same old frag grenade that we have seen in previous Call of Duties. You can hold it to cook it for a shorter explosive time when landing, or you can throw it and let it blow up on its own. Going on to the second Exo launcher we see is the same old stun grenade that we have seen in previous Call of Duties, which blinds, disorientates, and slows down enemies. In our third Exo launcher being the explosive drone, a proximity triggered drone that tracks enemies and explodes when near them. Guys, this does have the form factor of the shock charge from Black Ops 2, but I believe does have the lethal kill rate of a Claymore or IED. In our fourth Exo launcher being the tracking drone, a piece of equipment that tracks and highlights enemy players. This does give me the feeling of a mix-up between the perk Recon and the motion sensor from Black Ops 2, and I'm very intrigued to see how this turns out. And our 6th Exo launcher being the Simtex, the same old Simtex we have seen, a timed sticky explosive. Going on to our 7th Exo launcher, we do see the threat grenade, which we did see in the multiplayer trailer, which does temporarily show enemies through walls. And guys, this is a mix-up between Recon and the Oracle system from Call of Duty Ghosts, which I think is really awesome, but it does say it can be manually detonated, meaning that you can throw it and it will detonate on its own, or maybe you can plant it and detonate it by pushing a button on the D-pad. Going on to the EMP grenade, which has stayed the same from previous Call of Duties, which does disable enemy equipment and Exo movements. Going on to yet again returning grenade, the smoke grenade, which does of course temporarily create a smoke screen. Going on to our second to last Exo launcher, we do see the variable grenade, which is kind of like one of those slot machine field loaders, but in this case a grenade, where it does cycle through the stun, EMP, threat, and smoke grenades. Going on to our last and final Exo launch, we do see the spike drone, which is basically the futuristic version of the throwing knife, but in this case it is a lethal drone that returns on command. So maybe we will see a implementation of when pushing a button on the D-pad, this drone does fly back right back onto your wrist where it came from. Alrighty guys, that's the conclusion of this breakdown covering the Exo launchers and Exo abilities. I sure hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure you punch that like button, and let's try to smash 40 likes on this video, guys. I'm really overwhelmed with the feedback I have received on my past couple videos. And guys, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys, to make sure you stay tuned for more awesome Call of Duty Advanced Warfare content. And that's all for this video, guys. PWtPwn signing off.